Hi Gemini, welcome to your October 2021 General Love Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Gemini, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Okay, Gemini, we're going to go ahead and kick off the reading by clearing the energy by using my sound bowl. If you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning the volume down a bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's go ahead and get started. Nice. Okay, so let's get this reading started. Let's see what my beautiful Geminis need to know for their love life in the month of October. Tell me, Spirit, what's going on for my Geminis? Ooh, interesting. So we have finances at the center of this reading, and it says financial challenges are affecting this connection, and then go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Wow. Okay, so finances, you could have met this person at work. You could work with this person on a project if you're from two different companies. You could have collaborated before, and when they started collaborating with you on a project, they developed a strong crush on you. But others of you with this finances, someone could be focusing a lot on their bag right now. They could have lost their job. There could have been, a financial downfall in someone's lives. There could have been some sort of divorce going on, separation of assets. And if that's not so much the case, I am an intuitive reader. And if it's not so much with financial money problems are affecting this connection, it could really mean that it is almost giving me Five of Pentacles type of vibes here of not having enough, feeling like they're unworthy, feeling rejected. And that's what's making someone go a lot slower in this connection, especially if there's fear of rejection here, that I get very, very strongly. And again, it could be out of intimidation that someone has a lot and I don't have enough. I almost get Gemini, whoever this person is that has this crush on you, they can't believe that you would give them a chance, that you would see them as a potential partner. They feel like you're really out of their league to some degree, even if that's not true, even if that's not the case. But there could have been even some insecurities you've highlighted within themselves, Gemini. And that's why they're taking things really slowly. But a lot of different messages. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. I'm hearing something about child support. Okay. It's going to be one of those readings. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay. Whew. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Very, very interesting. Okay, so bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. You could be connected to a Sagittarius. Does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate. So this is the weird thing about this connection. I feel when it started, it was popping off. It was passionate. You were messaging each other. You were really into each other. There was a lot of communication, a lot of vibrance in the connection, and then it came to a halt. That's what it really feels like. Sudden silence, sudden dead wall, sudden even for some there could have been ghosting involved here, or just a sudden shift in the energy that someone still just doesn't get. Why did this happen? Like, someone was left kind of in the dark about this, and if it was because of a job loss, like maybe they're embarrassed by that, or if they lost a lot of money, they, something along those lines, I think they're kind of too embarrassed to tell you that. But others of you too, I feel honestly that they're either intimidated by you or they just don't want to rush anything because they want to take things very slowly. Maybe because they have gone out of a divorce, have gone out of a very long-term connection, they're just not ready to take it to that level quite yet. But there's a lot of promise here. And I think this person is very cautious with opening up, is cautious in being vulnerable. But you make them feel great, Gemini. About themselves, really? I don't know. Like, there's something that, there's a little ego boost when they're with you and they show you off to their friends. They take you out on the town and people turn heads and they see you two together. There's just something about that makes them feel really good. Like, their friends think you're hot. Their friends think you're sexy. And they want you all to themselves. But I don't know. There's something financially or within themselves that is making them feel very insecure. Maybe it's the fact that they're now placed in some space of vulnerability that is making them cautious and making them pull back. Maybe you met online through a dating app with the Eight of Wands as well. Maybe you met through Instagram or they DM'd you on Instagram and that's how things started popping off between the two of you. But yeah, I really do think that they're scared about something in this connection, Gemini, not being enough, not being worthy enough. And obviously that's not so conscious. That could be very subconscious, right? Or not having enough for you in this connection. But let's go ahead and get this going. What's crossing this is the Strength card, Leo energy. So yeah, I feel they're holding back a lot. And before, when you met them, they weren't the person to hold back. They were very confident. They were very, even to some degree, maybe cocky, you would kind of describe them as. They like to be the center of attention. They like to get the crowd going. They crack a lot of jokes. They're pretty funny. But again, it's this moment now where they've felt this uncertainty or this vulnerability that has made them really, really pull back from you. But with Strength in the upright, I think there's this realization about you, Gemini, that it may not be as bad as it seems, or like they're just so afraid of you breaking their heart that that's what's kind of making them fully tap out or pull back. But the thing is that you're not going to do that. And even through their biggest attempt at trying to pull away from this to protect themselves, they can't help but still have this desire for you, this passion for you, this want for you that they can't control. And maybe that's the whole issue here with this Finances card and the Strength card covering it, is their inability to control their emotions, to control their passions and their desires. Maybe they're so used to being in control of everything, or that's how they want to be in life in every aspect. But with you, they can't control themselves. And that's what's really messing with them. But instead of letting you in on it, explaining it from their side, they're kind of pushing you away. But they are not going to be able to do this for long. Because what's crowning this is the Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I think you just want to hear the truth. You want clarity, especially if it just went from 0 or 100 to 0, the exact opposite of 0 to 100. You just want a reason why things kind of ended, or just the energy shifted for sure if it didn't completely end. Why? Did I do something? Did I overstep my bounds? Did I move too fast? Like, just some sort of understanding where they're coming from so you can process this whole situation a lot better. Because I really do feel like it just skyrocketed to like a crash landing. between the two of you and someone just doesn't get it, why that happened. And I think the truth needs to be said. If they are scared, if this is something that's taking them out of their comfort zone, just say it. And I feel that maybe even with the strength card, they're working up the courage to tell you what their situation is right now. So if it's not something that you've triggered within them, kind of provoked within them, there's something going on in their life that you may not be fully aware of. Something that is affecting their security, their income. And maybe it has nothing really to do with you. But if you were just to know that, it would make a lot more sense. But I feel like they're embarrassed sharing this with you for whatever their reason is. Whether they think you're going to judge them or whatever, put them down. I think that's more of a fear than the reality of the situation. But what's rooting this is the Six of Wands. Leo energy. Again, like they see you as this like perfect partner, this ideal mate. I don't know why I'm hearing you drive me crazy, or the things you do drive me crazy. And it's like when they think of being with you, they think of the passion that you bring out within them. You know exactly where to touch, where to kiss, what to say. They love you on top, I'm hearing. Reverse cowgirl is definitely someone's favorite position here. But even beyond that, like, maybe this is you, Gemini. Maybe you really thought things were going amazing, going well, and you saw this person to be everything you wanted. Finally, you found the one, and that got you really, really excited, right? Could be either way, vice versa. Energy's fluid. But now you're just kind of wondering, was that all a fantasy? Was that all just in my head, playing out this perfect vision of us meeting, us having this, and it all unfolding to a happily ever after? Was that ever really even achievable? And I think some of you do feel hurt and rejected by this person. Definitely. But what you don't know is that they definitely tell their friends about you, their family members about you, brag about you. But that's not what you see right now in this. And if there is an ex, whether it's baby mama, baby daddy, divorce, whatever, they're definitely jealous of you. They're jealous that you've captivated this person the way you have. And maybe they're even trying to stir the shit pot, just trying to create problems in this connection. And that's what you may not see in this either. So in the recent past, the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Yeah, this person pulled all the way back, or someone did here. Even ghost, like I get ghosting energy, or just like out of nowhere, just these one word responses, you know, where they would be sending a lot of emojis, all of a sudden there's none. And again, they've pulled back because I think they're afraid. For some, others of you, there's something they're not wanting to tell you about, reveal, and they're trying to make it all happen on their own. They're trying to fix it on their own. But I just wonder where this sense of like embarrassment kind of comes from, that I feel very strongly here. Embarrassed either to tell you what's going on, embarrassed of, I don't know, something. Let's clarify. I want to know. Why is the Hermit here in the recent past for my Virgos? The Moon, Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. So, yeah, what I feel with the Moon clarifying the Hermit is that they're really in their own head, creating these scenarios about how you really feel, or what this really is, or, you know, this whole illusion, this fantasy of you actually liking them, of you wanting to be with them, and it's all a lie. You know, that type of fear that's kind of dictating this whole connection, that really isn't from any fact, isn't from any thing you did, but it's like running amok in their head, and it scares them. I mean, honestly, I know that sounds kind of lame, but it's the truth. With the Moon card here especially, there's a lot of fears that's going on about what they can't provide, what they're not worth, what they can't do. And they don't want to come out and tell you that. But at the same time, they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop visualizing, daydreaming, fantasizing about what you two can be with the Moon card here. Yeah, and then we have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Pushing you away isn't doing anything, it's making everything worse. And there is going to be a day where they decided that they want you back, or that they didn't want to end this, but is it too late? You sent a very clear message to me by just not responding, by dropping this, by ghosting me. For some of you are just shifting the energy that you're not someone I could fully trust. And maybe, Gemini, you were the one to pull back because of that. Because it's still not clear. There's still so much unsaid that doesn't make sense to you, and they're not helping you to figure that out. I want another card here for the Hermit. Why is the Hermit in the recent past? 3 of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy, it didn't seem like they wanted to work on this with you. It didn't seem like they were willing to put the effort in to create something out of this. But again, work and finances. That could just be all it is. Some sort of work flop that happened. Some bad investment. A project that they thought was going to take off didn't. And maybe they told you about it, saying, oh, this is going to make me millions, and it flopped. And it would be kind of embarrassed to reveal that to you. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Leo energy. Yeah, very, very strong Leo energy here. But it would make you feel a lot better if they were just to be courageous enough to explain everything to you, so you could start providing solutions, so you could start working on this. But ultimately, you don't see them wanting to do this. That's how you feel. You think they could give a damn less, because if they wanted to do something, they would do it by now. That's why you feel rejected. It's like almost as if you finally thought you found the person, you found the one, and then boom, this happened. What you need to know about the situation, Gemini, is the 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. They don't even know what to do, honestly, and that's why this has been in limbo, or the energy shifted. They're still trying to figure out what to do in this connection with you, how to move forward, how to proceed. They have 2 options, try or drop it. And that's what they're struggling with. And I feel that leaving you in the dark isn't fair. And I think too, if they realize they did that to you, and there is a chance of them wanting to fix things, like they're going to have a lot of explaining to do. But again, with the 2 of Pentacles, someone could be working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Someone could have a lot on their plate right now. Maybe children are affected. People who are dependent on them financially are affected. Maybe they're having trouble paying their rent, paying their bills. Yeah, big financial issues here. And maybe just simply someone wants to take their career, getting themselves out of this hole, more of a priority than love right now. Which I think you would even understand and get, but I think they're just still trying to figure out if they should let you know about this, or if they did ghost you, did just stop talking to you, to just let it go as well. But their passion and desire for you with the 6 of Wands and the Strength card is making them still in this limbo of what to do. They don't know what to do. That's what you need to know about this situation, and that's why everything's so unclear. Well, they got to figure it out. So to see the likely outcome of this situation, Gemini, what's likely to happen and unfold, what they're likely to do about this if they do decide, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. But before we go, I will pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else you need to know about how they think about you. What do they think about this connection with you? What they haven't revealed to you. Wow. Okay, the divine has an epic plan for us. Wow. I feel like, again, there's this inner knowing that there is something more profound and special about this connection. And maybe this is something you're still holding on to as well, that we met for a reason. This passion, this instant click I'm hearing when you guys first started off happened. It wasn't just for nothing, and I still believe this isn't for nothing. This is a huge bump in the road, but there's a bigger plan than either of us see. But are we willing to get to the end game, the end plan? But no, they're craving for you, Gemini, craving you body, mind, and soul. And that's what's making it hard to still hold back from you. Every day, they're not communicating to you. They want to reach out, but then delete, their message. It's like the craving gets stronger and stronger. But what they're not realizing is as their craving is getting stronger and stronger, you are losing more and more hope in this. So they got to do something. They got to make their moves quick if they still want you in their life. But yeah, I think they just really have to get out of their own head and look at the bigger picture of the situation, get to know you for who you are, and realize if all of this, you pushing you away and just losing you and not having the plan that was supposed to happen between the two of you, that the divine spirit has put place for you, was it worth it? Just for your own pride, or just for your own ego, just for your own certainty? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here. Are they going to want to work things, fix things, talk to you at all about this, or are they just going to leave it dead? We'll see in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me there, I'm going to overturn this card and pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection. But if this is where you depart, Gemini, I really hope that this has provided you some sort of clarity, healing, insight, and guidance in regards to your love life. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free customized gift box from me? I'm doing this new giveaway where I will be selecting one lucky subscriber every month to win a free gift box full of certain goodies from me that I personally select for the winner. Because I do want to give back to you guys in some way. You've been so amazing and so great and so supportive of the channel. So if you're interested in seeing what's in that box of goodies or how you can enter your chance to win, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there, in case you're interested. I love you, Gemini, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.